we're Bahari, and we're hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
What did a tour such as the Selena Gomez and the Birdie tour, what did that teach you guys as musicians, as touring musicians, and even performers?
I mean, we learned so much from it, and the most important thing for us is just we learned when you're up on stage to just be confident and have fun, really. Just have so much fun, because everyone wants to have fun in the audience, and if you're having a good time, they're having a good time, and it was incredible. I mean, we're so sad that it's over.
Right.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and if you mess up, keep going. Nobody knows.
That's true.
And if they see it on your face, then they're gonna know.
Yeah, all those things were really like quick to learn, which was good, because once you get in the pace of it, it's so fun, and it's cool to like finally have an audience. And you're like, you guys ready to rock? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, oh my god, someone responded.
Did the jump from being in a regular venue to like a big arena really like play a role in your maybe your nerves? Like,
I mean, it was just really weird, because the first time we showed up to the arena, it was empty, and we were just like walking around, like, oh my goodness, I don't know where all these people are gonna fit. And then it was crazy just walking up on stage and hearing everyone screaming. We all looked at each other like, ah!
Yeah, first time we heard 20,000 people scream, like, you're like, whoa, what's happening?
It's fun though. It's so much fun.
Them through your in-ears.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
now this was a lot of new fans for you guys. So what was the reception from the fans? What did you guys feel? What songs did you feel they liked the most?
We do a cover of Ride, which I think Ride by 21 Pilots, and that's something that, because they know the music, and especially because we're a new band, and it was so incredible watching how Selena's fans that are so dedicated to her kind of like took us into the whole family, and they were so sweet and like receptive of us. It was incredible. We're so grateful.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we have this one song called Reasons, which is a slower song, and it's really emotional. And one time Ruby was like, hey, put your lights up.
We're like, we'll just try it.
The whole stadium lit up, and we were all like in chills, looking at each other like, oh my god,
It was amazing.
these people actually like enjoy our music.
Well, that's just the beginning of you guys. So that's even imagine how much better that's going to be maybe in like the next couple months.
Yeah, we're so excited for everything that's coming. Woohoo!
Right. So let's talk about the debut EP that dropped earlier this year. What was the production like for you guys, especially going into the studio and creating this like masterpiece of yours?
We're super involved, and actually we're learning how to produce, and we're learning how to use all of the tools to create music.
Right.
So it's been really fun. We definitely went through a few months of like adding way too much stuff, because we're like, this button does this, and like learning. But it was really cool because we're really hands-on in our music, and we write it all and we play it all, and so being really involved and actually getting to like perform music that's from your soul is just so fun.
It's also a major perfectionist, so it took us it took us
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years to figure out what songs we wanted to do. And I mean, we love the music so much, and to be able to actually get on stage and sing the music that we've been writing and seeing people's reactions to it was so cool.
You mentioned just to pick out what songs you guys wanted to use. So how much did you guys actually create before you released the EP?
So much. I don't even know. A lot.
Probably like 30 to 40 songs.
Yeah. And we have, now that we're back from tour, we're going to be finishing our album. So we still have so many more songs that we have, but we love writing, and especially being on tour, we experience so much. There's more content to write about. It's more like we have more inspiration and everything.
Right.
Yeah, so we can't wait to get back in the studio and start all over again.
Do you guys write together, or do you guys separate yourselves from each other when you guys are writing? How does that work?
Normally we write together. It's just really easy for us to like kind of flow with each other, but sometimes if it's something really personal, we'll be like, you go like write something about that, and then maybe we can take from it.
Yeah.
It just depends on the process.
And sometimes like we're not the same person. Sometimes one of us isn't feeling it at the moment, so they go off, or we go off in another room and we try, and if we can't get to it, then the other two come up with something, and that sparks something in.
It's always different depending on the song. Like if I come up with a concept, like I really like this idea of a song, or Natalia will come up with some lyrics, Sydney will come up with something cool. It's just we always kind of whatever works.
We're always trying to inspire each other with something that we've been through, and it normally picks up really quick, but if it doesn't, we figure it out.
Was there a specific song on this EP that you guys maybe reconstructed tons of times? And really? Why is that?
Ever, because we wrote so many verses too. We like couldn't pick which ones.
Yeah, we started it, and then we just had complete writer's block, couldn't finish it. And then for months, like 4 months later, we're like, oh my god, we got to finish this song, and we finished it in 2 days.
We changed like words, we added a guitar solo, and we kept going back and changing it and fixing it. And now that's one of my favorite songs on the EP. So
now,
also, our single "Dancing on the Sun" was a process because we were, like I said, we were learning how to produce. So
we were just kind of having fun, you know.
People like it's so psychedelic. I'm like, thanks. We pushed some buttons.
That's not what I wanted.
Every sound in it.
Yeah, we didn't know what sounds made what sounds, so we were just kind of like, let's throw it all in there.
But it worked, and it's really cool. It has like a 60s psychedelic vibe, and we were like, ended up just taking things out of it. And we're like, okay, that's good. Yeah.
It's an experimental album, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, a lot of the music, well, actually, all of the music videos you guys have released so far, they've all been obviously here in the beach, or your most recent one was a little bit in the mountains. Is this the kind of vibe that we're going to get from you guys from everything that you guys release?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, especially as a band, we really want to try and incorporate the California lifestyle, you know, the nostalgic California 60s beach. I mean, Bahari means the ocean in Swahili, and actually shooting those videos, it was surreal because it was the first time we ever shot together, and we went on a road trip for about a week.
Up
with
the coast
with our
and
friend
back down.
in a really old car that was just, and we just went up to the forest and to Big Sur and to everywhere,
Santa
and we
Cruz,
shot
and then back
so-
down to Malibu.
Yeah, we had so much footage that we just decided to make tons of videos from it.
So
So
the documentary is coming soon for that, right?
yeah.
That'd be cool.
So you also mentioned you've been working on the debut album. How different is it going to be from the EP that you guys just released? I mean, I'm sure after the tour, you guys are completely different musicians.
Yeah, I mean, the songs, we've been together for about 2 years now. So the songs that we wrote and we put out on our EP, we were younger, you know, that was a different time. Our album, we're a little more older, a little more mature, and so they're a little bit, not darker, but they have a little more edge to them. Yeah,
It
and
shows different sides of us. It's really cool. I like it a lot.
rock songs, and
Exactly.
we get sad sometimes, we get happy. It's just more of a inside view of Bahari and who we are.
The EP was definitely more summer pop, you know, because we released it at the beginning of summer. We wanted
Good
everyone to have
timing, by the
fun. Thank you.
Teaser. Yeah.
Oh, it definitely was. I mean, I have that issue, and I'm sure a lot of fans do when they listen to an EP and it's a great EP, and you always want more. It's like, I can't wait for another album.
We were like, can we put 12 songs on our EP? Can
So
that?
then that's a mixtape, right?
Yeah. Bahari's mixtape. It's coming.
Fire!
Now, producer-wise, are you guys going to be using the same producer as the EP, or are you guys working with someone else?
For sure. Rock Mafia is like a family, basically. They're like a family and love. And
We're also co-managed by them, so they have a very similar view
What
of
they
what we want to be as a band, and they really let us be creative.
Okay.
They don't take it all from us. They're like, hey, here, try it out. And
Right.
then we do it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, they'll throw in some ideas. Yeah.
Now, they let you do what you guys want in the studio, but, I mean, is there a way that do they ever, challenge you guys in any way, whether it's with instrumentation, with writing lyrics, with...
And everything.
Like they're able to challenge us more than going to like a random studio because we have such a bond with them that they can push us more and they can say things to us more that it's more of like a family. It's like they can push us to feel something or really push us to get to that end, emotion that you're not when you're blocked from something. So working with them, I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. Yeah.
for sure.
How soon are you guys looking to release maybe the album? Is that something we can expect this year?
Soon. We cannot give a date right now, but it's going to be soon.
But you guys are done, or are you guys still in the studio recording?
We're almost done.
I know. As soon as they say, "Okay, you're finished now," stop.
finished.
Because
I'm
we're
like, "No, it's
such
not."
perfectionists,
Yeah.
but definitely
We need
soon.
to turn this in.
We're turning it in. It's gonna happen. It's coming out soon.
Right. So you guys did a tour supporting other people. So any plans for you guys going on tour for your own debut EP?
Love to do that. Hopefully soon. I mean, right now we have no idea what's in plan for the future. We're just trying to focus on making music. We have a couple of festivals and a few shows around, like local shows. But yeah, that would be so fun if we did a show ourselves.
Album first.
Yeah.
Then we'll have enough music for people to know that we
Yeah.
can actually hold our own tour, which would be so fun.
And for those that haven't heard of your music or know who Bahari is, what is so different about you guys?
I think it's just, with three girls, we play all of our own instruments. We love the music so much and we're so passionate about it, and we write, and a lot of the inspirations we get are bands from the 60s and the 70s and classic rock, and it's just a whole combination of everything that we love. And I mean, every band out there is incredible. Every band is different from each other. So
We definitely have like a unique sound, and because we have so many different inspirations, which is cool. Like you can't really tie us down to one specific genre.
Right.
And I think that's what makes us different from other bands.
Yeah, and lyrics are so important to us, and we will never write a song that doesn't mean anything.
That's
And-
good.
I mean, yeah, it's just some people do, some people don't, and we just really wanted it to be like, this is from my heart, and this is what I was feeling that day.
Right.
And then just putting that out there and having people relate to it.
So you guys have a show next week at the Roxy. Have you guys ever been to the Roxy, and what can we expect?
Yes, we've played there before, and I mean that Roxy is such an iconic venue. I grew up in Africa, and I even knew what the Roxy was before I got to LA, and we love that place so much. It's so fun.
It's so fun. And all our friends are going to be there, and we get to play with Forever in Your Mind and Simon. We
so
love
excited.
them, so just
It's gonna
like
be
get to
good.
play with friends and be a part of like the whole Radio Disney thing is going to be so much fun.